Welcome to the Self-Care Witch weekly tarot reading for the collective, where you will find a snack-sized portion of the Expansive Astrology podcast, just in case you're not hungry enough for the full meal. Come back every week for a juicy and soul-centered check-in tarot spread that might just be exactly what you're needing to hear. And if it turns out that you're craving more, there's a lot more where this came from in this week's episode of the Expansive Astrology podcast. Or learn more about my other tarot offers by visiting my website, theselfcarewitch.com. I'd love to connect with you. Until then, let's see what's in the cards this week. Hi! Welcome back to the podcast. Today is episode 41, and I'm very excited because I'm talking about Pisces energy in the tarot this week. We're going to explore the different tarot cards that represent Pisces energy to help deepen our understanding of what Pisces is all about, what the invitations are, what we're learning this season. But first things first, I have a collective tarot reading for you. This is a 4-card check-in spread for the collective for the week. So some of the things I say might really resonate and hit close to home. Some things might not feel like they totally apply to you. So I encourage you to take what you need and leave the rest, as always, of course. And stay open to seeing how these things might play out for you over the week to come, because if you're hearing this, I trust that you're meant to hear it. We've got a fun one this week that is in some ways really similar to last week. So I'm excited to share this with you. First of all, present for us is the 10 of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards. This card is about deeply being in the heart, which is very on brand for Pisces season. And what we learn in the 10 of Cups is an ability, we're cultivating the ability to find pleasure, to experience enjoyment in life. It's kind of like a romanticize your life card. It's a find the silver linings card. It's a stop and smell the roses kind of card. In the 10 of Cups, it's like this practice of learning to appreciate every sunset, even though they happen every day, you know? It's like a choice. It's the choice to be present with every rainbow, every sunset. It's a choice to really soak in the goodness wherever you can find it. The 10 of Cups is not saying everything is going to be hunky-dory. Hunky-dory? Honky-dory? Where does that phrase come from and what exactly is it? I'm not too sure. The 10 of Cups is not saying there are gonna be rainbows and sunshine and everybody's gonna get along and there's gonna be happiness and it's a happily ever after. That's what's depicted in the card. Sunshine and love and children playing and a big giant rainbow in the sky. That's what's depicted in the Pamela Coleman Smith Rider-Waite tarot. And I can't guarantee that. We can't guarantee that, right? Even if that were here, we know realistically it could be gone in a second. Life is cyclical, you know? There is no one happy ending, right? It's a journey. Life is a journey. This is about being really awake and present for the journey. It's about finding enjoyment in the journey. Being willing to be in that and see that at all times. And I'm not saying to bypass pain, grief, trauma, tragedy, right? But even in the midst of tragedy, can you still somehow find the ability to appreciate the rainbows and the sunsets and the flowers and the hugs and the children laughing? And it's the little things, right? And it's a choice. And it's accessible to us at any time. And this is supported by the Page of Pentacles, which is, according to Soul Tarot, it's fixed earth energy, which is Taurus. And these two together, the Ten of Cups plus the Page of Pentacles, are really emphasizing this idea of structuring your life so that you are tripping over sunsets and rainbows and roses and children laughing. So that it is like in your face everywhere you turn, the things that you enjoy, the things that bring you pleasure, the things that connect you to God. Taurus is about cultivating and receiving pleasure, and it's also about security, safety, sustainability. It's like fixed Venus energy in a way. And the pages are like the students of their suit. The Page of Pentacles is the student of the element of earth. Last week, I believe we had the Ace of Pentacles in this position. And here we are with the Page of Pentacles, where that's like a graduation, it's an upgrade, and we're getting serious. Like if the Ace of Pentacles is like kindergarten of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles is like writing their thesis and getting ready to graduate with their master's degree in Pentacles, in the element of earth. They are a student of what it means to live in alignment with the Pentacles. This page is about deep devotion to your purpose and embodying this idea, stepping into the shoes of this page who is so rooted into their purpose, so rooted into the earth, so devoted to studying what it means to engage with this earth. They are about constant alignment with the soul. They are a student of aligning the head with the heart and with the hands. What are you getting your hands into? Is it helping to cultivate safety, security, pleasure? Are you utilizing your resources in a way that will make a 10 of Cups experience more likely and more fulfilling and more full in general? Using your hands, using your soul's guidance, and using your resources to make it a little easier to romanticize the fuck out of your life. Using whatever is available to you to cultivate safety, security, pleasure, and beauty and enjoyment. So that beautiful and incredibly important invitation is present for us this week, those two together. And what we're learning this week is a continuation from last week, the Seven of Pentacles. I'm pretty sure that this card came up in the lesson spot last week as well. So we are still there. This is, especially given what is present for us, right? That Page of Pentacles where I'm asking you, like, what are you getting your hands into? What we're learning in the Seven of Pentacles is like, what are you not getting your hands into? What do you need to just wait on? What do you need to like back away from a little bit and trust the timing, trust the course of nature? Don't try to rush something. Don't try to hurry a natural process. Don't try to control the natural unfolding of things. Like we're learning how to trust the timing. This is, it's also like very Pisces in a way, because we're going to be talking about the moon and the hanged one later. And the hanged one is all about like being where you are, trusting the timing of things, letting things unfold naturally. Are you focusing your energy, your resources on things that cannot be changed? Is there perhaps a better use of your energy, your resources, and your time? Seven of Pentacles, we're learning to embrace every stage of the process. We're learning to wait to harvest. You don't want to pick the berries too early. They'll be sour. Patience is a virtue. And you've got plenty of time. You've got time. Don't try to rush things. We have so much beautiful time, you know? But what you can do, our anchor for this week, is the Ace of Wands. This is about embracing wand energy, fire energy, bringing a little fire to the spread. The Ace of Wands is telling us, choose yourself. Come into oneness with your fire. Begin to really understand what your inner flame is all about, what it's made of, what activates it, what blows it out, what gets you going. The suit of wands and fire energy is all about our energy, our creativity, our passion, what matters to us, how you are in the world, how you move through the world. And in the Ace of Wands, like, there's a big reclamation of your power, calling back your power, calling yourself back to yourself. How can you choose yourself? What matters to you? What matters to you? Fuck the rest of them. What is your inner flame all about? And how can you really be with that, cultivate it, have a relationship with it? Your anchor this week is to remember to choose yourself. Remember to stay really present with what matters to you. Overall, there's this message like, you are creating and can create a really beautiful life for yourself. Knowing how to be with the beauty, staying in alignment with your soul's calling, using your resources thusly, trusting the timing of your life and not trying to force or push or rush anything, and honoring and aligning with your inner flame, your power, and what matters to you, choosing yourself, choosing what matters to you. Mwah, chef's kiss. That's the recipe for success this week. I like it. Let me know what you think. Let me know how this applies to you, if it's feeling relevant for you. How does this look in your life? I'd love to hear from you. You can always reach out.